right, Trader James here on Thursday, September 11th. Theme of the day is don't take shots when you don't have a target in sight. Started off with 3 losers today, all in a row. Wasn't part of the game plan, was just kind of frustrated with this recent performance of trading and wanting to get into a trade. Took a trade that I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't have as I was entering it. It was a loser. Then I went the opposite direction, just jumping in, and then back again, the opposite original entry, FOMOed in. Took a few seconds to be like, all right, what am I doing? Like, come on, smarten up, man. And I kind of went out and thought, all right, what's the big picture here? We are 5-minute overbought. It was around this time here. At the open, I went long. I went short. I went long. All for 3 losers. All small risk. 1R each. That was fine. And I was like, all right, most likely scenario is we're gonna have consolidation off 5 and at the time 15-minute overbought. We are pushing up. I believe we hit a new regular trading hours high. I think that we're due for a little bit of consolidation here. We're looking for an hourly lower high, all that kind of stuff. So I was like, all right, we're going to go short. That I need a signal to go short. So this candle here was kind of just bumping around for the first minute or so, went up, came down, and when it broke its low part, a couple of minutes into the candle there, that's where I entered short. It was also right at the open and the overnight high. And my thought was, if we break that, we're going to see some solid downside because a lot of people are going to be using the break of that to go long. So we'll have some shorts under there. So I entered my first position. I entered my second position with a break of the previous candle. Then I entered another position about 10 points or so lower. And then I entered another position when we broke a little bit lower, another candle here. I had this off to the side because this was my 5th entry. I shouldn't have entered it. I'm not quite sure why I did. I was thinking, break of this low, we'll add another position there. Ended up getting filled a little bit higher. I think we broke and then came back up and I got the fill about a point higher or so. But I didn't need to. I got out all my positions at my day maker right here. If I didn't have that position, it just would have been, right here instead. It didn't really add to my trade. All it did was increase my risk because this additional entry right here, stupid, increases risk without increasing the reward. Didn't need it. Definitely could have ridden that down quite a bit longer. I didn't even need this position here. Would have been fine just to ride those 3 down to my day maker down, and it would have gotten hit down here. But I think I was a little too eager jumping into that last trade, the last probably 2 entries there. Another thing with my trade is I really like these trendline breaks on the RSI. RSI overbought with the trendline break. I find that usually has a high probability of setup there. So just something to keep in mind, something to work on for next week or next trading session. I really need to work on entering only with my appropriate triggers. So candle breaks, coming off of overbought, oversold, trading with the trend, off of consolidation off of EMAs. Well, that was another reason why I went to take profit earlier here, was the 1 hour. I was wanting to take profit before we got down to those EMAs. So right around here, basically right as we touched the 12 EMA on the 1 hour is where I ended up taking profit. So consistent risk per trade. That was good today. Need to continue that. Limit orders, stop limit orders only, because I want to wait for my setups to come to me. I don't want to chase them. And then when I have a loss, I need to just take at least 30 seconds to review it, think about it, another 30 seconds just to breathe, relax, and then move on with the day. All right, so that's 4 trades total, 1 win, 3 losses, 8.9R positive after fees. That was today. Hopefully the next session I can cut out some of those stupid losers and get a little bit better every day. Have a good one.